Welcome back, my mobile gamers. So today I'm going to be looking at something that I think is probably the best mobile gaming controller on the market right now. It is the GameVice Flex. Now, I just reviewed the Backbone and I really liked it. I was really looking forward to the Android version coming out. But I gotta say, after using the GameVice, all I gotta say is, wow. This product is phenomenal. I don't want to keep you guys waiting, so let's take a look. All right, guys, so this thing, MSRP is for $99.99. I believe that's the same price as the Backbone, which I just reviewed. But there are some things that, after using this for a little bit, really caught my attention, and I was pleasantly surprised. So the first thing you're going to notice right off the bat is this compact footprint. This is something that I absolutely love about this controller. Storage is super easy, and it's very easy to put back together. Now, it does use the flexible band instead of that rigid back, but honestly, my only concern with that was how sturdy the device would feel. But having used this prior, I think it's very sturdy. I think it's actually sturdier than the Backbone with the rigid back. They've made so many great improvements on this, and we're going to look at each one of them little by little. But for me, right off the bat, just the storage. You clip it together like that, and then you just push this in, and that's it. Stays together, easy to travel. Gotta love it. So let's move on to the aesthetics. We have a audio jack and the pass-through charging port right there. I genuinely feel like I'm holding a Xbox controller. It feels honestly kind of amazing. The analogs are really nice. They have a large range of motion, which I really can appreciate. I feel like a lot of mobile gaming controllers, something that they lack is good range of motion in the analog sticks, but that's not the case here. The D-pad feels very responsive. Same thing with the buttons. Again, the triggers and bumpers are very responsive, very easy to click, and the overall comfortableness of holding it, it feels amazing. It honestly, I gotta say, I think it blows the Backbone out of the water. Now, something that the GameVice Flex did that I really appreciated was they took the time, right, to create these little inserts for your phones. So now when you open the box, you're going to see all these inserts. They're different adapters. They give you it's like a measuring tool, basically, and it lets you measure how thick your phone or phone case is, and then you're going to use the corresponding insert. Now, I've been just using the phone adapter, which basically means you have no case on it, just to test it out. But I did try it with the cases, and it still felt great. Now, just to give you an idea what the inserts look like, they look like this. Now, I have the Galaxy S22 Ultra, and I gotta say the insert fits perfectly on my phone. Now, if you have a smaller phone, it might be not as snug, but I feel on the Galaxy S22 Ultra, it's super snug. So they're super easy to put in. Put them in right like this. Loading the phone is just as easy, especially because it has the flexible back, which I really appreciate. I'm gonna push that in there, and then we're gonna full extend this and push that right in. Give it a little snug push, and there you have it. Now, this was the one thing that I was a little bit concerned with the flexible back, but look at this. Almost no bend. It does not move. It feels fantastic. Now, the GameVice app feels oddly familiar to the Backbone. It's a pretty clean UI, nothing crazy. It's very simple to use. What I did notice while browsing through the GameVice store, let's call it, or even application, is that it looks like there are slightly less number of games that are compatible with the controller. I did notice that there were a few Android games that weren't included on there, but I don't think that's really going to be a big deal. I feel like majority of the people that are buying this, it's mostly for cloud playing, Steam Link, PS Remote Play, and Xbox Cloud Gaming. So I don't think that's going to be a huge issue. Now the controller feels extremely comfortable in my hands. It honestly feels oddly familiar to holding the Steam Deck, which is a big plus. I can really appreciate that a lot. Now the responsiveness of the controls are phenomenal. Now I'm using PS Play and it's a little bit laggy because I'm using the wireless to connect, but I've tested it numerous times and the response time, it feels amazing. The fact that it uses the USB-C port versus wireless, like a lot of mobile gaming controllers, is going to give you a huge advantage when it comes to fast-paced games. Now, with that being said, I don't really have any complaints about the GameVice. I gotta say, it kind of hits all points, and there's honestly nothing I would really change about it. And at least nothing that I can think of right now. I don't want to say it's a perfect product because I'm sure I'll find some faults, whether it be with sturdiness and long-term usage, but at the moment right now, I can't really find anything wrong with it. So this is a product that I would definitely recommend if you're a big mobile gamer. Alright guys, I hope you liked the video. Let me know what you think about the GameVice if you have one. If there's anything you like or don't like about it, leave a comment in the section below. Like the video or dislike it. I don't care. But I thank you for your time and I hope to see you in the next one.